Boo Buckets are back today at McDonald's. Hopefully, I'll score and get the cat bucket. One of two new ones. A couple of repeats. They have the pumpkin. I think the cat and that red guy's the new one. And then I think last year they had the witch, the actual ghost, and then the pumpkin. So, yeah, I'm holding out for the cat, hopefully. Of course, with Monopoly going on, not prompted with the Boo Bucket, still Monopoly taking center stage. I'm going to put in an online order and test my luck here and see if I change locations. Test my luck and see if I score the cat bucket. This is exciting. Did this last year. You know, I saw something yesterday or today that they got away from using cheeseburgers. So you have the hamburger Happy Meal, you have the chicken nugget, actually the 4-piece chicken nugget, and the 6-piece chicken nugget. So no more cheeseburgers. Very interesting. When I was a kid, I'd always go for the hamburger. So I guess I will opt for the hamburger, and maybe kind of upgrade the fries to a small, and yeah, kind of go from there. But yeah, no more cheeseburgers for Happy Meals. McDonald's just keeps changing their menu. Now, selecting the toy, I was hoping that we could pick the bucket, but they're gonna pick the bucket for us. So it's a gamble, isn't it? Of course, I could have went for the surprise toy, but it's the Boo Bucket. It's all about the Boo Buckets. That's why we're here. It's raining out. It's totally Halloween season. Just October is here, and this is the weather. Kind of zoomed in here. This is what we're dealing with. They're all set with their advertising. Here are the 5 buckets. They are back starting today. Welcome to today's video as of recording of this Tuesday, October 21st, 2025. Launch day for the Halloween Boo Buckets. 2 new buckets. We'll see what we get. Can't remember what I got last year, but nonetheless, got a Happy Meal hamburger upgraded for a small fry. To do a quick little food review here, and then get something to go for Kelly and Mr. West. So it's a little rainy. I wanted to take West with me, but there was just no way to eat outside with the rain. So gonna do the Happy Meal here, the Boo Bucket, and then yeah, we'll see what else we're gonna get tonight. So I see a bucket off to the side. It looks like I might be getting the red one. Maybe I could ask. Maybe I could just say, hey, could I get the cat? This is the very location that no longer has the soda fountain. So we come to learn that, you know, Mellow Yellow is no longer an option at McDonald's. Neither are actually just getting your own sodas at this restaurant. And an interesting comment the last time we were here was, this kind of prevents people from getting refills. So they're kind of might be the reasoning. And as I suspected, I got the red one. Not really sure if that's. I'll have to look at the characters' names, but the red Happy Meal bucket. At least it's one of the new ones instead of the repeat. So I did go with a water. So we'll get this all set up. Our official review table is 121, kind of tucked away over here, with the wall, and then we have a little sign. So it's a good spot. You always come here to do the beginning. If there's times we'll go to a second McDonald's, that's a completely different location. But when we come here, this is my spot. The chair was waiting for me. 1 of 5 new buckets, Boo Buckets, and we have the golden arches. I can't remember if it had these, if this was something new for this year. And I don't even know what I did with my bucket last year, but it's kind of fun. Might just use it for, you know, who knows? Maybe just put some. We're getting Happy Meals. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I wanted to document the fact that they brought this back. I got the water, so this is the official McDonald's Boo Bucket, and then it comes with some stickers, seek and find, and they glow in the dark. So and then you can cover. When you upgrade for the fries, I actually get a full size of small fry. Otherwise, if you're familiar with a Happy Meal with the French fries are a lot smaller. So this is a little bit more doable, and the hamburger. So when I was a kid, I used to get the hamburger Happy Meal, didn't get the cheeseburger. So yes, I'm feeling like a kid again. There's some different sides to the bucket. So the facial expressions here are changing. So you have a little some fun theming. I think there's 3 total, 3 different faces. I'm tempted to get Kelly a Happy Meal to see if we get what other bucket we get. So we'll see what she wants. I'm gonna shoot her a text, say, you know, I'll get you a to-go order. We'll see if she probably won't, but we'd have a better chance of getting the cat. But I gotta find the name of this. So the official buckets are the White Ghost, the Orange Pumpkin, the Green Goblin. Everybody loves the Green Goblin, come on. Plus the 2 new designs, which one of them here is the Red Zombie. So I thought this was Frankenstein, the Red Zombie or the Black Cat. So at least we got one, again, one of the 2 new designs, Red Zombie. And I guess you can decorate the bucket. So yeah, this is all, you know, you can just put the stickers on there and they will, they'll glow in the dark. Cause yeah, okay, now I remember they had a top. So this is different with the golden arches. They actually had a lid on the previous years. So I either got the green guy. I thought that was a witch. So I think I got the Green Goblin last year, unless it was a witch and they just decided to re-theme it. But yeah, here's a look on how that would, what they want you to do here. Just put the put the stickers on. This is fun. And then the little close look of the backside here. Dig in on the fries. The only time I ever get small is if I won a small for Monopoly, which of course there's no game pieces for the Happy Meal if you're looking to collect Monopoly, or if I get a Happy Meal. Well, it's a perfect size French fry for a Happy Meal. That's what they would have been when I was a kid. And the smaller ones that they did now, that's if you want to get like the apple slices and then you get a little bit of a small fry. But I would rather just have French fries. Going in for the last of the fries here. Oh, I'm so excited about the bucket. I forgot to grab napkins. So they're greasy. If you had your pick between the 5, which one would you go with? If you could just say, hey, could I get this? Could I get this bucket? Red Zombie's pretty cool. I think they're all the traditional, of course, the pumpkin, the ghost, Green Goblin, and then the Black Cat. Got the hamburger. So I feel like I gotta hold this just because it's just so plain behind me. One thing I'm noticing about whether you get a cheeseburger or a hamburger, they kind of stiff you on the onions lately. I mean, I guess there's a few on the can you see that on the bottom? I'm getting stingy with the toppings. Still waiting for a text back. Of course, I did take the pickle off. It's right there. Nothing like a good old McDonald's hamburger. I don't know why I get the water when I get a Happy Meal, because I'm sure the soda would be so small that it's just, might as well drink water. Plus now the fact that I can't get Mellow Yellow, I really don't want to get a soda at McDonald's most of the time, so I've been doing a lot of shakes because of that. Okay, hamburger and small fry down. It's different getting the Happy Meals. We only do probably maybe 3 total in a year. This is just something that you want to take advantage of. A little change of plans. Kelly and Mr. West will not be dining McDonald's tonight. She took Mr. West to the pet store. Kind of do their own thing. We might stop at another McDonald's before the end of the video and just see how this holds me over. Right now I'm okay. But there was one thing I wanted to cover besides McDonald's. We're gonna stop there next. It's so rainy out, I can't go outside and get a nice shot. So we're gonna get the back side of the Boo Bucket sign instead of the front side. The rain's really coming down. My original plan was to take West with me and get it to go and then go somewhere or find a McDonald's that we could sit outside. There's no seating at this location. Over here is where they used to have a play area. Kind of told a little backstory. The last time we were here playing Monopoly, I think the first day of Monopoly, we're gonna head down this direction and stop at a very familiar place and kind of go over something that's happening this Saturday at a lot of locations. So I thought, grab dinner, plans fall through with West, we'll hit up another spot. So backside of the Boo Buckets, let me know what your favorite bucket would be if you got to pick one. And if you went, which one did you get? The rain just kind of came out of nowhere. It was kind of drizzling a little bit when I was going into McDonald's, but yeah, it just started pouring. And then McDonald's is just right down the street over there. And luckily for me, there's a nice little area for me to stand out here. Best Buy has something happening at a lot of Best Buys nationwide this Saturday, October 25th. Now, not every Best Buy, especially not every Best Buy in Wisconsin, will be doing this, but I'll show you how to look it up. Might be kind of fun, and I think there might be some prizes to win. They did something during the summer about a Best Buy, kind of Switch Mobile, and this kind of reminded me of it, but it seems like it's going to be at a lot more locations. And I thought, you know what, since you're right down the road from the home Best Buy, we'll stop over here and just kind of throw it out there. Maybe revisit it as it gets closer to Saturday, but just something to plan for. Yes, they are in stock. Keeping it fun. Pokemon was the last big game to come out. I think next week will be Golden Tee Arcade Classic, so that's my next game. But Pokemon Legends Z through A was the most recent bundle. Came out, I think it was the 16th, and they will have a Pokemon able to play. Everyone will be able to play Pokemon at Best Buy October 25th. That is this Saturday. I'll have a link in the description. Got an email from Best Buy, and you can drop down and find out, look up certain stores, which state you're in, and what stores will be having Pokemon this coming Saturday. Try out Pokemon Legends Z through A at a Best Buy store near you. This is happening this Saturday, October 25th, and looks like $10 bonus reward with Pokemon Legends, so you can get $10 reward, put it towards something, your next purchase. I did take the $10 and I bought my Sonic Racing. So I'm not sure if you'll be able to use it for Pokemon or if it's just a way for them to get you to get something else, but you get a $10 reward. Nintendo and Pokemon in-store event in select stores Saturday, October 25th from noon to 4 p.m., so 4 hours. My Best Buy Plus and My Best Buy Total members get a $10 bonus reward with purchase of the highly anticipated game. So you got to pick up the game to get the $10 reward. And if you just drop down and select which state you're in, I will go to Wisconsin. I'm going to do this one-handed. And here are my locations. So I have 3 locations in Wisconsin, and none of them are the home Best Buy, and pretty much none of them are the Best Buys that we go to, but go to a neighboring state. We'll go to Illinois, and we'll drop it down. Bloomington, Burbank, Butterfield Road. So those are the 3. So it looks like maybe it's 3 per state. Let's do one more. I'm interested to see California because California is so big. So okay, so they they have. Whoops, let me go back. They have a few more at California. So Chula Vista for everyone in the San Diego area. Here's your chance to check out Pokemon. Look at San Francisco, and it just keeps going. Okay. Not really sure where the LA, maybe Bakersfield. So those are all the locations in California. So I'll have a link in the description. Check it out to see if there's a Best Buy close enough to you to check this out. The reception it must be raining out so bad that whatever reception they have for the music, it's like cutting in and out. There's a couple of Switch 2 here. I just got a text from my buddy Mikey on a screenshot, a little better look of the upcoming Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles AtGames HD Pinball. So we'll get a little better shot here as we look forward to, I believe it's November 1st, when those should be not only available, but hopefully inside of Sam's. And we've been to so many Sam's. Remember last week we went to so many GameStop. I think we went to GameStop every day. But at Sam's a lot. I'm not going to make it to Sam's tonight, but I will be monitoring Sam's and looking forward to stopping there when Turtles is out. Still can't tell if this is going to be as big as the 4K. I will say that the back glass will not be as big as mine, because you know you're gonna get, it's gonna be a little smaller. Mine pretty much takes up most of, it's almost 2 of those, or at least a screen and a half. So I'm not sure. I think I'd have to measure mine again. I'm worried about the height. The height on the 4K is perfect. I can accept the fact that it'd be a little smaller, but not shorter, because it's just, you don't want to get that pinch on your lower back. But what do you think of the Turtles? Now, there were a couple of questions. Why is it cheaper than the 4K? What's the difference? It's 1080. It's the HD. It's not the 4K. But my thing is, will we have this for the for the 4K? Will we be able to buy these packs? Having a dedicated, Turtles pinball would be awesome, though. Could easily find a spot for this. And I love the purple. It would look great next to, if you have any Turtles for that matter. But the Turtles in Time, just because of the purple, even though that's probably, brick, but is that shredder in the front? Yeah, I like this. If the Black Friday ad is correct, this is $1,000. Be $200 off. Otherwise, $1,200. Is it worth it? Just got a text from my other friend Carl. There is a PlayStation 5 Pro console. Might be open box. There might have said something here that certified, right here, certified open box for $682. Is there free shipping? Free shipping. So if I got it, I would have it between the 23rd and 27th. Not too shabby. So anyone interested in, I'm still going to hold out. Thank you, Carl, for sending this. Looks like the seller, 96.7%. Over 530,000 feedback positive. Not, very, very trustworthy, I would say. So if you're looking for, if you're looking for a PlayStation 5 Pro, $682 free shipping. I'm going to wait closer to Black Friday and see what other deals there are. There's a part of me that wants the Pro. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's a trusty seller, guys. Also, Carl sent this yesterday. I forgot all about it. And luckily, because he texted me, I thought about it. I said, I'll share this the next video. When I got this, I had finished. We had went to Sam's. We went to Target yesterday. I finished the video. But yesterday, you can see right here in the small print, October 20th, today's the 21st, 40 years for the Sega Master System. So we just, last week was 40 years, 39. You could kind of argue that. For Nintendo being at stores, 40 years. I didn't realize that Nintendo and Sega were that close in age, so that is pretty cool. Mark October 25th, Saturday on your calendars. If you're close to a Best Buy that's having Pokemon, you might want to just stop in and just check it out. You could always watch gameplay if you're kind of thinking, how does the game play? Or you just stop at Best Buy and I wonder where they if they did it here, like where it would be. Would they just have one of these set up, or would they actually bring in something and have it set up? I'm standing basically right where NBA Jam was. So this behind me is where we came so many times, and this would be a great spot to have a Basic Fun something. There is an argument that Basic Fun is going to be just an online thing. Where's the camera going here? Not in stores. I am very hopeful that we will see it at a store, because that's probably what's going to get me to pick one up. It's like it's hard to see something and then leave it. It's easier online and kind of talk yourself out of it, like, we'll see. Then you got to worry about the whole shipping part. I want to thank everybody for watching. Let me know what Happy Meal Boo bucket you would want, or if you went, what you got. We'll see you guys next time. Also, just a reminder that this is the Switch 2 Pro. Look at all these Switch 2 Pro controllers. I was going to say the Pro controller for Switch, under $40 at Sam's Club. Look at all these. I bought mine launch day at Meijer, and now they're finally, you know, just starting to really keep up here with the stock. A lot of stuff. McDonald's, Sega Master System, PlayStation 5 Pro, open box, Nintendo, Pokemon, got it all in. Gotta do one last thing. I almost forgot. How could I forget? How could I forget about this guy? I've already did the outro shack. I was gonna leave without saying hi. It's too bad that Pokemon won't be here. Someone's looking at me like I am completely crazy. We're gonna make it quick. I'll see you later, Shaq. This is actually showing up at Sam's right now. So that price of $1,199, let's just call it $1,200, what is in fact, look at this, dead on. So maybe Black Friday is the $200 off. It looks big. If this is the size of a 4K, and I can't tell. It's just because of that screen. Looks like it's smaller than the one that I have on my Star Trek. But it's got that height. I don't know. It's $1,200. It's a lot. Here's where it looks a little smaller, like in between an arcade 1-up and a 4K. So I'm gonna just say right now that this is gonna be not as long as the 4K and maybe not as high, but we'll see. Like, things could change. But here's our look of Turtles. 43.3 inches. Mine's like 40, you know, in that range of 43 to 45. So I think it's going to be as long as the 4K. Height-wise, 61.6 inches. There's no topper. Topper's not really needed, but 61.6 inches. I'll measure mine after this shot. We'll just see how high Star Trek is. And they're saying 35 right here, right where you're playing. So 36 is kind of the average, I would say. 35, you can always like raise the legs. So I mean, I guess that really doesn't matter. But the height, of course, you could raise the legs a little bit. It could change, but we'll see if that's 61.6 on mine and if it's 43.3. Feels like we're doing a second review here. Okay, so the height of the 4K is 66.5. Now that could depend on some of the, the way I have the legs. Maybe it kind of maxed out, but nonetheless, that was 61. Let's just call it 62 on Turtles. So the 4K is going to be higher. Okay, we have an update. We have an update right here. We haven't done the update yet, so this is gonna patch some things. We kind of talked about it a few videos ago. So we're gonna get the update, but measure some other stuff. There she goes on Golden Axe. So the biggest concern I had was the height right here. So mine's coming in just under 36. Now again, that depends where I have these set up. You can hardly see it showing up on camera, but it could just depend, right, Loki? So I think it's going to be, at least for the most part, it's going to be the same height as the 4K, but not as tall. But remember, that was 43. Let's just call it 43 long. We'll see what this is. Now it is a little bit of trickery because the back glass actually comes back further than the table, but it's as long as the 4K. It's as high, the playing field, but the actual back glass of the 4K is going to be higher. The 4K is going to be higher, and then the screen, it's doing the update, is going to be bigger on the 4K. You're not getting the full size that you're getting with the 4K. So I don't know. Is it worth $1,200? We'll see you guys tomorrow. And hopefully this, we got Elvira coming soon, so hopefully this patch fixes everything that have been, people have been having some technical stuff with. Mine's been running okay, so hopefully it's going to be running awesome. We'll see you guys tomorrow. What game do you feel like playing? What should we turn on? You could do 2 players on Punisher.